3 muskies. Can we fireball them? Otherwise, I'm just going to let the P.E.K.K.A die. Gonna fireball zap. Let's go. Quick Fingers 2018. You already know, fam.
Saucing out your luck. Going hard in the paint. And that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with a triple spell giant deck. In this deck, the meat and potatoes is going to be the cannon cart, the witch, the giant, the royal ghost, and the mega minion, and then you're going to have the accessories of the triple spell. So if your opponent is having a whole bunch of like 3 musketeers or any type of bait deck, you're going to obliterate them and pretty much automatically win the game because you're going to have a lot of splash damage and you're also going to have 3 spells. After the most recent cannon cart buff, it cannot get knocked back and is probably one of the strongest cards in the game. So this deck is fundamentally centered around the cannon cart. Let me know how this deck ends up working for you down below in the YouTube comment section. Alright, we got a game against someone from Legendary League, so this guy's going to be a good player. He cycles archers in the back. So is this going to be Graveyard or is this going to be Expo still? Someone's still running Expo after all the nerfs? What are those? Nope, he's going to have Goblin Gang, so this will most certainly not be Expo. Might be Graveyard though. I'm going to go for Mega Minion in the back for cycling. You know, as close as it gets to double elixir, it'll be better for us because he's got a whole bunch of cycle cards. We have heavier cards, and obviously we're running a beatdown deck with giants, so I'm really excited to get the double elixir. If I can just cycle things in the back without any repercussions, I'm going to be okay with that. I'm actually going to fireball backwards. Maybe we can kill that. Does not finish off our cannon cart. Cannon cart is still demanding a response here. Does not have any type of Goblin Gang and cycle, and as we saw guys, cannon cart does not get bounced back. That is one of the most recent buffs from the cannon cart, so that's why it's really, really good now. That's why you're going to see it in a lot more giant and golden beatdown decks. We go in for a zap right on top of that Goblin Gang, obliterate that as soon as possible, and it looks like our Royal Ghost should put in some work here, and then the Goblins will not get any hits. Actually, 1 hit. Okay, I can live with that. I can vibe with that. His hog will be pretty far out of cycle, so I can start a giant in the back. Oh wow, he's going to go for Royal Hogs. Alright. This guy is a little bit mischievous. Go for a fireball. He's still going to get hits. Very well played on his end. +1 trade for us, but still not the best. We know that he has Valkyrie, so I really don't want to go in with anything that can get slaughtered by that. So go for a cannon cart instead. I also want to go for a Mega Minion. That's why I didn't go for a Witch. Do I need to zap that? I really don't want to. Giant's getting a ton of hits. Mega Minion's going to put in some work. And then I have to get ready for the Hog Rider that is impending. So I'm going to end up going for a Witch here. I know the Skeletons will put in so much work on top of the Hog Rider. So much DPS. Also destruct the Valkyrie for quite a bit if I need to. So we do end up losing our tower just barely. Valkyrie is putting in a ton of work against us. I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost with our Giant. I'm going to log this. It looks like the Giant will end up taking out the tower, so there is that for us. It's going to go for Royal Hogs. I'm going to end up going for Cannon Cart, and I'm going to go for Mega Minion because I want to have counter push potential. I don't want to go for a Fireball here because I know that my towers are going to be shooting that. Fireball potential for him was like very, very small since I staggered out my units. Now I have counter push potential because I decided not to Fireball the Royal Hogs. Also going to go for Fireball here, so that my Cannon Cart stays alive. I go in for a Royal Ghost. Giant is on top of the tower. So imagine if I Fireballed, I would have never had the opportunity to go in for a Cannon Cart there, never had the opportunity to sauce out a Giant, and I would have never collected all that damage. So I'm very happy and fortunate that I did not Fireball the Royal Hogs in that position. Cannon Cart yet again is counter pushing. He's got Hog Rider and Royal Hogs, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but whatever guys, we're still vibing. I'm going for a Fireball again. And then I'm going to go in for a log on top of the Goblin Gang that he might drop. Otherwise, I'm going to go in for a zap. Yep, we hit the Goblin Gang as I expected. Giant is getting so many hits, guys. I'm going to have to go in for a Mega Minion here. That pre-log was so awesome for us. I'm going to go in for a Royal Ghost. And then I also want to go in for a Giant. I know that the Giant will finish off the game. The Royal Ghost is putting in so much work. I'm going to go in for a zap. Royal Ghost gets the last hit. And then the Giant finishes it off. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Yo, that log was so sexy. That was clean. Alright guys, we got a game we're going to be saucing out of Good Luck, and we're going to wait and see what he wants to do since we only have 5 elixir cards and a spell. I mean, I could cycle a log, but I don't want to go face log bait and then not have it in cycle. Therefore, I'm just going to wait, relax, and see what this dude wants to do as his starting play. Otherwise, I'm very comfortable waiting until double elixir. So honestly, this guy's just not dropping anything at all. I'm going to wait till double elixir, guys. He's played a war match, Silver Assures, and he was running in Hog P.E.K.K.A. Another person was running double P.E.K.K.A. Barbarians. There's a hard deck out. Yeah. Okay, so this guy ends up going for a Miner. I'm going to go for a Cannon Cart. He eventually drops something. So I'm going to go Giant right in front as a counter push potential. He goes in for a cannon cart miner, so he's probably running like giant miner, if I had to guess. Don't really want to fireball that. Rather just relax, vibe away. I'm going to end up going for a witch here to delay the cannon cart. Also going to go for a zap. I think we're doing really well now. The witch will take precedence and our tower will not get hit. Sure, the witch is going to soak up a little bit, but it is a tank and a half, so we're vibing. We're going to go drop a Royal Ghost right in front. See if we can tank for the skeletons for a little bit. Could fireball that. I definitely could. I'm going to, actually. Because I know that the witch will put it into vicinity, that it will die. Maybe it wasn't worth it. I'm not sure. Maybe that was a little bit hyper-aggressive. But I saw a miner, so I know he doesn't have graveyard. I know he can't, like, spank me around with that. Okay, so Lava Loon. Lava Loon miner? Or maybe not Lava Loon miner. Maybe just, like, Lava Hound Cannon Cart miner with poison. Seems a little bit more probable here. So I'm going to end up going for Mega Minion in the back. I'm going to go same lane since I'm down so much elixir. And then I want to go for Cannon Cart. Then I want to go in for Witch here as well. Want to kill his cannons. And also going for a zap because I know that the Witch is going to put in so much work against the minion. But I also want to wait for the Lava Hound to pop, so probably want to fireball this actually. So I'm going to fireball that as soon as it pops. Pretty decent timing, I'd say. I also need to zap that. What else, guys? What else are we thinking? What else are we vibing with? I know that it's probably going to be a 1-1 victory. I think he's going to end up taking a tower. Not sure, but I would assume so. End up going for a Royal Ghost because I need to make sure that those minions go backwards after they kill the cannon cart. Then I can also go for a giant right in front because I know the cannon cart's going to die, and I know that I'm still going to have a witch. Let's go, guys. Making big things happen. I'm going to go in for a fireball. I'm also going to go for a zap. We're going to end up hitting the minions and the Mega Minion. Santa Claus is on top of the tower. We will end up taking the tower. I know he's going to go in for a miner. I have to go in for a cannon cart and not drop it soon enough. And his miner is on top of our tower. He goes in for a fireball, but he's not going to be able to cycle back to it. GG. Well played. That was a close game, and it was a pleasure playing against you, man. Peace out, Girl Scout. But usually Ice Golem is to like kite units opposite lane. Knight is like just a defensive and just a defensive unit. So this guy's going to go for an Elixir Collector. We're going to go immediately try to punish him with a Mega Minion and a Giant. We're going to be hovering Fireball. Really want to hit something with our Mega Minion. Maybe he's going to drop some... Oh, man. Alright, so he's not really giving me what I wanted. This is going to be P.E.K.K.A, 3 Musketeers with Elixir Collector. So this is going to be a difficult matchup. I'm not going to Fireball because I'm a little bit scared about 3 Musketeers impending on us. So actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a Cannon Cart. Drop it a little bit further back so then the P.E.K.K.A walks towards it. P.E.K.K.A ends up dying before it gets any hits. I'm going to zap this instead of going in for a log. And we're going to wait and see exactly what he wants to do about it. Hovering my log now, so he's going to have Battle Ram, so it's definitely going to be 3 Muskies, guys. That is a fact. Unfortunately, the Cannon Cart will die on our side of the map, and there's not too much we could do about it. Could have cycled Royal Ghost, actually, a little bit earlier. Maybe that would have helped. Regardless, Royal Ghost is going right towards him, and he goes in for 3 Musketeers, but he's going to get Fireballed, man. That is really bad by you. I can't believe you gave me that value. We pulled the trigger. Fast Fingers 2018. Let's go, boys. What is this man up to? What is this madness? I'm going to go for a Mega Minion. He's probably going to go for another P.E.K.K.A. I can assume he's probably going to go for a P.E.K.K.A. If we go in for a Giant, then we go in for a Witch. But I want to go for a Witch really early so then we can spawn Skeletons. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Goes in for a Poison. It's got Poison P.E.K.K.A. No way! This is definitely not a good matchup for us, but I really hope Skeletons get out in front of the Mega Minion or the Witch. No, we went in for a Log as well. Oh my gosh, this guy's a certified savage. I'm going to go in for a Zap right on top because I want to eliminate that. I don't think a Goblin gets a single hit. So going for a Zap there was more beneficial than a Log. I was able to finish off the Spear Goblins. Alright, what's up, man? What are you going to be doing to us today? Go for Royal Ghost. You might P.E.K.K.A this. Okay, so since he goes in for an Elixir Collector, I'm just going to Fireball. He's going to end up going in for a Battle Ram, interestingly enough, guys. Don't really agree with that philosophy. He's definitely back to P.E.K.K.A though. It's a fact. So I really just don't want to go into a Giant right in top of that. Like, that's not something I'm really about. Rather just go for a Cannon Cart here. Let's go for 3 Muskies. I will Fireball those 2. I'm not going to Fireball the 1. The 1 doesn't really matter to me. Actually, you know what? I could probably log this back. Finish off the Musketeer behind it. Eliminate a little bit more. I'm going to go for a Zap right on top. Really wanted the Cannon Cart to get up close and personal with that tower. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It's going to die right in front. Because the Cannon Cart's still on the map, I actually want to utilize that to the best of my ability. Going for a Witch right behind. See if the giant can break through. If he goes in for 3 musketeers, we're going to fireball them immediately. Goes in for minion horde, I'll fireball it immediately. Doesn't do it. He goes in for a log. Yo, this just seems like a really bad matchup for us, if I had to say. 3 muskies, can we fireball them? Otherwise, I'm just going to let the P.E.K.K.A die. Gonna fireball zap. Let's go. Quick Fingers 2018. You already know, fam. We don't mess around. And I think he's going to drop Goblin Gang. I really want to pre-log. Oh, he's going to drop Minion Horde. Okay. Well, he had Goblin Gang. He just didn't drop it. And now he drops the Goblin Gang. The Giant gets enough hits, so that's going to be GG. Well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. We still finesse the P.E.K.K.A player. No mediocre today. Only dominance, guys. Only dominance. Alright, guys. We got a game against Rainscar. We're going to be saucing out of good luck. Ooh, this guy's a little bit frisky. He's going to end up going for a Goblin Gang at the river. We're going to have to log that back and hit the Miner. So we're going to see what deck this guy has. He's going to have Miner and Goblin Gang, so it's probably going to be 3 Musketeers. Also with an Ice Golem, very indicative of 3 Musketeers. So what I really want to do is I want to go for Witch because he hasn't showcased Minion Horde yet. Probably has that. I really just don't want to go in for like a Giant plus Cannon Cart push and then just get throttled. So my idea of a good time is going in for a Giant Witch push, have Fireball ready. It's actually going to go for 3 Musketeers opposite lane. I think that's a really bad play because now I can go in for Mega Minion here. I can go for Royal Ghost on top of the 2. And I'm not really too scared about the 2 Musketeers, guys. So we're going to throttle the right-hand tower. We're going to obliterate the 2 Musketeers. I didn't fireball them because I knew that the Royal Ghost would clean it up. End up just straight up taking his tower and maybe just 3-crowning him. So that was a really good start to the game for us. He probably has Minion Horde. I'm going to fireball that immediately. I want the Giant to get more hits. And it looks like the Skeletons are just swarming his tower. I'm going to be going in for a Log of Justice. And I think the Giant finishes off his tower. So GG and well played, man. Very easy W. If they commit 2 Musketeers opposite lane, just commit to the 1 Musketeer and 3-crown them. I think it's pretty simple. Alright, this guy is going to go in for Bats in the back. We're going to go for a Royal Ghost. And we're going to see what this dude wants to do. Bats in the back, that's a waste of 2 Elixir. And then he goes in for a Mega Minion. So I'm going to end up going for a Witch in the back. And we're going to see what he wants to do about our Witch. But the Mega Minion is going to go right into our Royal Ghost. Our Royal Ghost will die a tragic and dire death. I'm going to end up going in for a Giant here. I kind of want to go in for a Mega Minion right on top of his Musketeer. And I know the Muskie will end up dying. The Witch Skeletons will persevere and give him a really horrible time, honestly. And he's going to have to zap that, but more Skeletons are sure to come, man. You cannot escape the Skeletons. The wrath of the Skeletons. You cannot evade it, sir. I'm going to be logging that back just to make sure. And then I don't really want to go for a Royal Ghost. I'd rather just chill, relax, wait and see what he does to the Witch. He's going to drop Bats. Okay, I can vibe with that. And we've identified that he's going to be running a Giant deck as well, but he's going to have Bats with it. I've really not seen a Giant like Mini P.E.K.K.A, Musketeer, Mega Minion deck with Bats. It's really odd to see that. Cyclone Witch in the back. We're going to always like side on our side of the map. Like, I don't understand why he's going into us, but I like it. If you fireball this, I'm okay with it. I'm really quite okay with this because it doesn't kill either of our units. I ended up going in for Giant right in front. I'm going to be hovering Zap in case you drop Bats. I'm going to zap them immediately. Sure, the Mega Minion is going to get some hits, but we're still fine, guys. Giant gets way more than he's asking for, so Giant's going to get maybe 2, 3 hits, 4 maybe. Oh my gosh, Christmas just never stops giving us presents. Holy crap, guys, it's still going. Another one. Let's go. Kevin Styles just got styled on. What do we want to do? Do we want to go for Royal Ghost at the river? Do I just want to relax? I feel like relaxing here. I'm going to go for Royal Ghost in the back. Dude's going to go for Muskie opposite lane, so he's going to try to swerve us a little bit. It's okay, though. He's going to go in for a Cannon Card on defense. Ooh, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Alright. Alright, I see you, bro. And I end up having to go for a Giant on defense, unfortunately. I think I can fireball everything. I think the Mini P.E.K.K.A got pushed into us. As weird as that sounds, it happened. So, the Cannon Cart is OP on defense, as you guys can see. It literally disrupted his entire push. Obviously, I had to go in for a Giant. Not the best thing for us, but it happened. Did get a little bit of damage on us. Still fine. He's going to end up going in for another. Oh my gosh, this guy knows absolutely no bounds. End up going in for a Zap on top. I don't really want to log this, but I probably do have to. Just to make sure that we don't end up losing our Royal Ghost early on. And if Bats... Oh, Skeleton spawn. Yep, nice. Alright. So because of that, we're still in prime position to go in for a Fireball right on top. I can go in for a Royal Ghost. And I'm going to zap the Musketeer and also retarget the Mini P.E.K.K.A right on top of Skeletons. If the Giant gets a hit, we win the game. And that's exactly what happened. So I just need to cycle back to a Fireball. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, sir. I'm going to be dropping Royal Ghost in the back, and we're going to see what he wants to do. I really dislike going in for a Giant in the back as my starting play. when I don't have cannon cart at least, because then the, you know, the Expo opposite lane could just wreck us if we don't have cannon cart. So he's going to end up going for a cannon cart. So he obviously doesn't have Expo. I'm going to try to kill that cannon cart on his side of the map, and fortunately that does work out. It's not even touch our tower. So he's going to have Ice Golem, Ice Wizard, cannon cart, and probably going to end up having a Mega Minion as well, if I had to guess. Yep, so that's the deck. So there's the Ice Golem that I was talking about. What else is he going to do? Does he have... Okay, so he has Poison. He doesn't have Rocket. Definitely has NATO. And our cannon cart gets on top of the tower. That's freaking awesome for us. Let's go. That's so much damage. Like, literally 1,000. Can end up going in for a Royal Ghost right at the river if I want to. Alright, I'm going to get ready with a Zap. Skellies, maybe? We're going to eat that. No, he's going to NATO to King. Okay. Well played on his end. Very well played. But now he doesn't have like a NATO to dismantle our giant push. He goes in for Ice Wizard. It's going to be a flaccid Ice Wizard. He's not going to have NATO with it. He goes in for Ice Wizard. I could Fireball it and also hit the Mega Minion. I'd hit all of them here. Let's go, guys. So that worked out pretty well for us. I think the Mega Minion might actually get a swipe on the tower. He might drop Ice Wizard. No! Giant gets a hit, though. That's awesome. Let's go, guys. Positive elixir trades. Even though we didn't get too much damage, that was a positive elixir trade. So we know he has Poison. He could end up hitting our tower if we go in for a Witch, but he doesn't have Login Cycle. I'm going to do it anyway. We're doing it live, boys. See if we can bait out Poison. So his Ice Wizard is a little bit annoying for us, I'm not going to lie. He is going to start giving me more Fireball value. I can feel it coming in there tonight. Has some absurd Fireball value. Let's go. End up going in for a log. I'm going to zap that immediately. Getting spell chip damage is what we need here. If that cannon card ended up dying, that would have been pretty nice for us. I'm going to end up going for a Mega Minion. I'm also going to end up going for a Rogue Ghost in front, so the Mega Minion does not end up dying. I think I'm going to start Fireball cycling him here. I think that's probably the best bet. Go for a log as well. End up going in for a Witch, because he's probably going to end up going for a Hog Rider relatively soon. If I apply aggression, he's not able to. I'm going to go in for a Giant right in front. And it's going to Poison Log. Very, very good for us. But he ended up doing that. If that Giant gets a hit, he is screwed. He can't let that hit. Oh, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm talking about, boys. So all I need is 2 more Fireballs, and we win the game then. Go for a Log. End up going in for a Witch. So when I feel comfortable going in for a Fireball, I will take the chance. Otherwise, I'm going to end up going in for a Giant. I'm really waiting for him to drop something near his tower that I can Fireball. And there it is, guys. That's the Ice Wizard that I was going to Fireball. That's what's up. That's clean. Give me that shift damage. I need 1 more Fireball and I win the game. So I'm going to get ready. Ready and raring to go. All I got to do is go in for a cannon cart. If that dies, then it actually redirects his Hog Rider. So that'd be really funny if it died. I think it's going to die. So I'm going to end up dropping a log. I'm going to end up going for the Royal Ghost. I'm going to zap on defense. Actually, I don't even need to. We're going to go for Fireball. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Gotta love the Hog Rider emotes. He's so triggered, man. The Hog on top of his tower, on top of my tower. GG and well played, man. Pleasure playing against you. Gotta love the Hog Rider hammer. He's like, I really wish the Hog Rider got more hits. That's crazy.